The IRS payment plan, they don't advertise, pay your taxes for $31 a month. You owe the IRS $8,000 and you're panicking. You can't pay it all at once, and you're terrified they'll garnish your wages or seize your bank account. Here's what the IRS doesn't advertise. They have payment plans that let you pay as little as $31 per month. And if you qualify for certain hardship programs, they might settle your debt for pennies on the dollar. I'm about to show you the 3 IRS payment options that could save you from financial disaster. The truth about IRS debt. Most people think that if you owe the IRS, you're doomed. Wage garnishment, bank levies, tax liens. These are the horror stories everyone hears. But here's the reality. The IRS would rather work with you than chase you. They have formal payment plan options that are shockingly affordable. They have hardship programs that pause collections entirely. And in some cases, they have settlement programs that let you pay a fraction of what you owe. The key is knowing these programs exist and applying before the IRS starts aggressive collection action. The 3 IRS payment options. Option 1, short-term payment plan, up to 180 days. If you owe less than $100,000 and can pay within 180 days, this is your best option. It's completely free to set up online. No setup fees, no monthly fees. You get up to 6 months to pay. The IRS still charges interest and penalties during this time, but you avoid collection actions like wage garnishment. This works if you're waiting for a bonus, a tax refund, or you just need a few months to gather the money. Option 2, long-term payment plan installment agreement. If you need more than 180 days, you can set up a long-term installment agreement. You can have up to 72 months, 6 years, to pay. If you owe less than $50,000, you can set this up online in about 15 minutes at irs.gov/payments. The setup fee is $31 if you set up automatic payments from your bank account, or $130 if you pay by check or card each month. Your minimum monthly payment is calculated by dividing your balance by 72 months. If you owe $10,000, your minimum payment is about $139 per month. Interest and penalties continue accruing, but they're lower than most credit cards, currently around 8% annually combined. Option 3, currently not collectible status. This is the program almost nobody knows about. If you're facing genuine financial hardship, unemployment, medical issues, disability, the IRS can place your account in currently not collectible status. This means collection activities stop completely. No payments required, no wage garnishment, no bank levies. The debt doesn't go away, but the IRS pauses collections until your financial situation improves. You'll need to prove hardship by submitting financial information showing you can't afford basic living expenses and IRS payments. If approved, you get breathing room to get back on your feet. My client's $12,000 IRS debt story. I had a client who owed $12,000 from underreporting self-employment income. She was a freelance designer who didn't set aside money for quarterly taxes. When tax season came, she couldn't pay. She ignored the IRS notices for 6 months, thinking they'd go away. They didn't. The IRS sent a final notice threatening levy action. She finally called me in a panic. We set up a long-term payment plan online for $167 per month over 72 months. Total setup fee, $31. Within 48 hours, the payment plan was approved and the levy threat was removed. She's been making payments for 2 years now and has no collection issues. If she'd kept ignoring it, the IRS would have garnished her wages at probably $400 plus per month, causing severe financial hardship. How to set up a payment plan. Step 1. Know what you owe. Log into your IRS account at irs.gov account. You'll see your current balance, including penalties and interest. If you don't have an account, create one. You'll need your Social Security number, filing status, and prior year tax return to verify identity. Step 2. Choose your payment plan type. If you can pay within 180 days and owe under $100,000, choose short-term. If you need longer, choose long-term installment agreement. Step 3. Apply online. Go to irs.gov/payments and click Payment Plans. Follow the prompts to set up your plan. You'll enter your bank account info for automatic monthly withdrawals. This is the cheapest option at $31 setup fee. Step 4. Get confirmation. The IRS will email confirmation of your payment plan. Save this. Your first payment will be drafted on the date you selected. Step 5. Make payments on time. Late or missed payments can void your agreement. Set calendar reminders. As long as you pay on time, the IRS won't pursue collection actions. The entire process takes 15 to 30 minutes online. You don't need to call, mail forms, or hire anyone. The offer in compromise settlement option. If your tax debt is massive and you genuinely can't afford to pay even over 72 months, there's the offer in compromise program. This is where the IRS settles your debt for less than you owe, but it's not easy to qualify. You must prove you can't pay the full amount even over time. Your assets and income don't support full payment. Paying would create financial hardship. The IRS looks at your income, expenses, assets, and future earning potential. If they determine you truly can't pay, they might accept $3,000 to settle a $20,000 debt. The application process is complex and requires detailed financial disclosure. Many people hire tax professionals for this, but if you qualify, it can wipe out debt you'd never be able to pay. Warning: don't fall for pennies on the dollar tax settlement company scams. Most people don't qualify for an offer in compromise. Payment plans are far more realistic. Penalties and interest you can avoid. Once you set up a payment plan, you can request penalty abatement for first-time penalty relief. If you have a clean tax history, filed and paid on time for the previous 3 years, the IRS will often remove failure to pay penalties. This can save you 25% of the penalty amount. You still owe the tax and interest, but removing penalties reduces your total debt. Request this by calling the IRS or writing a penalty abatement request letter after your payment plan is set up. What happens if you don't set up a plan? Ignoring IRS debt leads to serious consequences. Wage garnishment. The IRS can take up to 70% of your paycheck without a court order. They notify your employer and start taking money. Bank levy. The IRS can freeze and seize funds from your bank account. They take everything up to the amount you owe. Tax lien. A federal tax lien is filed publicly, destroying your credit score and making it nearly impossible to get loans or mortgages. Offset of future refunds. Any future tax refunds are automatically applied to your debt. You'll never see that money. All of these are avoidable by setting up a payment plan before aggressive collection starts. Real cost comparison? Let's compare someone who sets up a payment plan versus someone who ignores the debt. Person A sets a payment plan. Owes $10,000. Long-term plan, $139 a month for 72 months. Setup fee, $31. Total paid over 6 years with interest, approximately $12,500. Person B ignores the debt. Owes $10,000. IRS garnishes wages at $500 per month. Financial hardship from lost income causes overdrafts, late fees on other bills. Credit destroyed from tax lien. Can't refinance mortgage or get car loan. Emotional stress, sleepless nights. Still pays the $10,000 plus penalties and interest, but loses far more in collateral financial damage. Person A pays a bit more in interest but maintains financial stability. Person B's life falls apart. What to do this week? If you owe the IRS, log into irs.gov/account and check your exact balance. Ignoring it won't make it go away. If you can pay within 180 days, set up a free short-term payment plan online immediately. If you need longer, set up a long-term installment agreement. Choose automatic payments to get the $31 fee instead of $130. If you're facing genuine hardship, research the Currently Not Collectible status or consult a tax professional about applying. Request first-time penalty abatement if you have a clean prior tax history. This can reduce your debt significantly. Never ignore IRS notices. The earlier you act, the more options you have. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. I drop new finance strategies every week that most creators won't tell you about. Also visit Own Your Finance blog for more in-depth financial tips and hacks, whether it's tax debt solutions, IRS programs, financial planning, and more. Don't forget to download my free guide, Finally Break Free from Living Paycheck to Paycheck, the simple 10-step budget that actually works, and start building real wealth today. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching and have a great day.